Yeah, absolutely.
Now look at the final boss on the left and this fucking normal ass guy on the right. What is this guy doing, man? Why does he look like this? Sammy, you've said a long time, as long as he looked like he's carved out of granite, this match could always happen. He don't look like that no more.
And Dave, that goes back to my point. I think we just got our answer. You know, yeah, the women are gonna have to. Yeah, they're gonna have to come with these stupid all black suits from head to toe, and they're gonna have to cover up everything. They can't wear these little cute, bikini, tight looking outfits. But Dave, in the grand scheme of things, I guarantee you that WWE is about to make generational wealth.
No, it's about to be
by signing the Saudi Arabia deal. Like, people need to look at the trajectory. Look at the wave that's going on right now. Everyone's messing with the Saudi Arabia.
Even boxing was last night on
the
Canelo versus Crawford. I saw the guy in the front row, one of the Saudi Arabian leaders in the front row, and you saw the
guy
logo.
You see at the TKO, right? At the TKO meetings. Yes. Everybody's moving in that direction.
They got money, dog.
That's it. You gotta get with it or get lost, bro. That's just how it's gonna go. What is the WWE supposed to do? No, we're not gonna take these hundreds of millions or these billions of dollars because we want to see our women in the outfits. We want to see our women fight exactly the way they fight every week on Raw. No one's gonna do that.
But it's like, but to me, I feel like the people that have the gripe with, how they handle their politics and how they treat women, I kind of think that argument can't stand no more, because before WWE started doing business with them, women weren't even able to perform. And because WWE was persistent, they've been able to make history and even allow for women to even be wrestling is a big deal and a miracle in and of itself. That's progress.
Yeah.
They weren't allowed to even do that to begin with. So they're covered up, and when you're in their countries, you got to adapt to their rules. It is what it is. But the fact that they're getting multiple women matches on the card the way they've been, that should be celebrated, in my opinion. But I have yet to hear someone make a valid argument of why it's bad, other than like we were just saying before off the record. I don't like the fact that the time difference is probably going to make us have to watch it at 3:00 in the afternoon. That feels too early for me. But that's the only complaint I have about it. This money they're going to bring in, word on the streets is they're saying money ain't an issue. We'll pick any number you want to get a Stone Cold Steve Austin appearance, a The Rock appearance. They're saying, name the number. They're trying to make this really star-studded, and I think it's going to be. I think this is where we get The Rock versus Roman Reigns. I feel I could breathe.
I doubt that.
This is it. I think
still
this
doubt
is
that.
where we get it.
I still doubt that match is going to take place. But Dave, like, to go back and double down on what I was just saying. Now, if the Saudi Arabia's people are literally saying, pick a number, any number, pick a legend, any legend,
they love their legends.
We will provide the funds. We will provide the funds, right? Now, are they supposed to hold that up? For what? Because they don't want to monopolize the market?
I know.
Because the women just look different? Come on. These little tic-tac feeling emotional reasons, people need to cut it out and learn the art of business, bro. The art of business is sometimes you have to take little hits in order to make big hits.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what the WWE is teaching people. We'll take the big hit on their rules and their policies and how they conduct things. Because guess what? We're going to come back to America with probably over $1 billion.
Word. And
it's as simple as that.
And it's
but real quick, Dave, before I pass it back to you, Man, we ain't getting no Rock and Roman Reigns. Have you seen The Rock lately?
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Hold on. Look.
That
Damn,
dude
how do you
looks
do
sick.
this shit?
He looks sick. He might look just as bad as Kurt Angle.
Oh my God.
Man, look at the difference.
You see this guy? You can see it, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Now look at the final boss on the left and this fucking normal ass guy on the right. What is this guy doing, man? Why does he look like this? Sammy, you've said a long time, as long as he looked like he's carved out of granite, this match could always happen. He don't look like that no more.
And Dave, that goes back to my point. I think we just got our answer.
Damn, so you're dead in it
He's not
forever, huh?
performing no more. He's not performing no more. If he looks
Yeah.
like that,
Yo,
he's not performing
yo,
no
why
more.
does he look like that? I'm sorry, dog.
No, it's an easy explanation. He cut all the steroids for a movie.
You want to know what's crazy? The him looking like that, it's small to his standards, but it's still bigger than the average human being. He's
But
still in
Dave,
shape. But
Dave, actually, Dave, if you go back to like 2002, 2001, that's how he looked
no, that is how he looked when he used to do the rundown and walk
when
and
he was
talk.
actually full time, more full time, and he was the face of the company. That's how he looked. He was like a slim cut. He
Yeah,
wasn't no big
yeah,
brolic, you know what I mean, Batista looking type
he
dude.
wasn't. He
That
really
happened
wasn't.
when he came back.
He wasn't. He really wasn't. He started getting like that when he did Fast and Furious and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. That's when he really started taking all that unnecessary muscle on. But Dave, man, he he's not gonna come back like that. To perform, no. To talk, obviously he'll be always be
Sammy,
available to
this is
talk.
the best. All I'm saying is this is our best chance because look, I don't think
No,
they're
it's
just
not.
making.
This
I
is
don't
our
think.
worst.
I don't think they're just making this up, man. I think they're gonna do their damnedest to make almost every match on the card really, really stacked, and you're gonna have to bring a couple guys back to help do that. Now,
Hmm.
if that doesn't headline it, what would? I know they're gonna want to make this as historic as possible. The only thing if you don't do that, what you do, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns Part 3. That's the only other thing that I could feel that's really that monumental for an occasion like that. Uh, another miracle, a CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's a shooting star. Di- all I know is someone's gonna come back, and The Rock is the most likely one, even if he is anorexic now. Don't kill me. I'm not body
The,
shaming nobody, people. Just joking.
there's no way that the Rock's gonna come back looking like that. There's to fight, no. There's no way he's gonna put on the trunks,
Well,
put on
Sammy,
the
it's
elbow
a
pads.
year and some change from now. He got mad time, bro. It's a. We haven't even got to this WrestleMania.
No,
He
no,
basically got like almost 2 years. Like,
yeah. But Dave, if you read the rumor story that I read based on that whole weight loss thing, he's doing that for something that he's about to do.
he is. I think I
So
think he's about to do a movie with what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's gonna play like a drug kingpin from Hawaii. I think it's something along those lines.
right.
Yeah.
So it's one of the roles he's about to do that he's slimming all that weight for, which means it's gonna take time in 2025. You know what I mean? To actually really, you know what I mean, build that all back, Dave. To put all that stuff back on him.
Hmm.
So and I think that's gonna take more than a year to get to where he just looked, unless you want to use some type of extreme steroid that's gonna hurt your health.
But to keep it a buck, I don't think based off how he's talking, I don't think he's gonna want to get exactly to that level of big, because I think I think he's kind of learning what Batista learned is that when you're that big, they only stick you into more action hero roles. Now he's finally
True,
starting to. I think he's understanding. Now I'm finally starting to get other roles that I could show my versatility more. I don't want to stay the biggest possible. And I think he's gonna be
true,
big. I think this a world where he'll be bigger, but not the bodybuilder bigger he's been, but he'll be bigger than he is now, at least like a 20 pounds bigger or so.
true, true. No, no, no. That's definitely the truth. You get put in a box, like you get put in that Vin Diesel box where
Yeah,
you can only
because
beat people up.
you could only pull off so many things other than action badass things. You could only do that like
Yes,
Sylvester Stallone and stuff like.
yeah, yes, yes, absolutely. Like you definitely get planted in some crazy box where there's only a couple things out there for you. But I'm just thinking, Dave, you know, you don't want to come back and Roman looks bigger than you.
Yo, I think the cover, I know what you mean, but the cover for that is Roman is still more in his prime, right? He should be bigger.
Not after what we was just seeing the last few years.
I
Because now
think
people are gonna go back to
I
that.
think he
They're
could
gonna
still.
go back to that and they're gonna figure out what happened.
I think if he gains like 25 more pounds from where he's at, he could look closer to, like you said, his 99 2000 self, that slim cut, and he could still look right next to Roman Reigns. That ain't a big difference.
And not only that, he's gonna be listen, he's gonna be by 2027, what, 54?
I think maybe 55. Maybe I think might be 55.
So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna take a lot to
Oh,
put
it
him
is
in
gonna
that
take a
zone.
lot, but
It's
I
gonna take a
think
lot to put him in that zone where he's ready to go.
it's gonna take a lot, but I think I think TKO and The Rock would want this, and I think The Rock, even The Rock, who doesn't need anybody's money, he don't need no one's money, is gonna want a taste of that Saudi Arabia pie, bro. The number that they're gonna give, these are the numbers that are probably worth his time when they do these type of shows. So
Yeah.
and I gotta fact check this, but I read that they might, for The Rock, they might be willing to give him the most amount of wrestlers ever made in a night. I gotta fact check it. I don't want to run with it, but I saw something along those lines, and I don't want to misname the source, but I think he's gonna come, and if he comes just for a promo, that's cool. But I think he'll come for a match, and I think, listen, even though wrestling is about the heavyweights at the end of the day, The Rock's always been a guy we don't we want him for his swag and his promos more than we want him for his muscles and his power. So I feel like he could pull it off regardless.
No, that's very true. That's very true. But that that at the same time, Dave, you gotta look a lot like what you used to look. You can't just it can't just be a dramatic difference. That's what I'm saying,
No,
Dave.
no, you're right. You're
A
right.
lot of people are not gonna want to see that. A dramatic difference. You know what I mean? Like which is a big part of the reason why I think he did the tag team match last year and he didn't do the whole Roman Reigns thing.
What's the reason?
During that whole, well, not last year, 2 years ago. I'm sorry about that.
What,
But when him and Cody were doing that whole program, and then it looked like him and Roman were gonna do
yeah.
the headline program. I think that's the real reason why they pulled all those audibles, because Rock wasn't gonna be ready for a one-on-one, even while he was big and brolic like that. I just think he wasn't gonna be ready. I think he wasn't gonna look. the part. Like he wasn't gonna be able to.
No, I think that tag team match was because he wasn't gonna be ready cardio and
That's what I'm
ring
saying.
rust
Like it was a
stride.
perfect way for
Yeah,
him to still shine
yeah.
in not get in any type of exposing risky situation.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is. So now when you're looking at him like this, a, a one-on-one with Roman, do you really think he can pull it off?
He looked like the Rock that did Scorpion King, bro, in the rundown.
Worse. It's worse. I'm gonna be real, David. It's worse. It actually looks a
He
little
says
bit.
it to us.
It actually looks a little bit worse than the early 2000s Raw.
Yeah. Well, you know them Samoans, man. They know how to get their way back. All right, let's pivot from Brock. What's a dream match that you think fits a stage like that? Because you're gonna have to do something monumental. Rock, Cody versus Roman. Uh, Do you try to do the Steve Austin the route for Punk? That's always a rumor.
Steve ain't doing that neither, man.
Steve, who's more likely, Steve
I'm
or
trying to
Rock?
think. I'm trying to think a realistic scenario. I'm really trying to
Do
think.
you force Taker to step back?
Taker ain't doing that. Taker's not doing
Nah,
that.
Taker's not. I don't want to see Taker do it.
He can't even pull off a clean choke slam no
Nah,
more.
I don't want to see Taker.
Did you see how crazy Trick had to jump for him?
Real talk. Yo, this dude can't even choke slam NXT people,
He can't
bro.
even pull off a clean choke slam no more. Man, I'm trying to think of a
So
realistic
many
scenario.
legends have retired, bro. I mean, I'm assuming definitely. I'll say this: I'm assuming cats like Jericho will be back by then. At least guys like that. Uh,
Jericho, maybe Jericho.
maybe Edge. You never know. Who knows? But
Yeah, I'd probably say a Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins, or something like that.
the sucky part is that this will be long after Cena's officially done. You
Yes,
know.
we got no chance to
Yeah,
see
we
him.
got no
In
chance of that.
2027, there's no chance to
It's
see him.
over. We'll probably still have Brock Lesnar. You know, Brock Lesnar,
Lesnar, maybe. Yeah. Lesnar.
Lesnar Gunther, Lesnar Jericho. That's pretty big, actually. I don't think they've had a program.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it like that though. I would probably make Jericho have an actual real thing with Seth.
Jericho and Seth would be pretty fire.
I
That'd be
don't think
pretty
that's ever
fire.
happened.
Yeah,
Not while Seth has been in his prime. Like
yeah, that'd be pretty fire.
I don't think that's ever
I
happened.
could see the chemistry already between them.
And and by then I'm pretty sure people like Breaker will be a lot better.
Yeah,
So
he'll be made probably.
he should be ready for Lesnar.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be crazy though.
and
Breaker.
Roman, man, Roman at that point is probably gonna be at a point where he's feuded with everyone. So you can kind of do whatever with Roman.
You probably might have to do the Cody if The Rock's not gonna be there, Uh, or CM Punk. Roman CM Punk's a big blockbuster that they haven't done yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But hmm, do you stretch that all the way to next year? Because that could be something for this year.
I feel like it qualifies for this year potentially. Yeah, yeah. So does Cody CM Punk maybe if you wanted to do a curveball.
It's getting slim pickings, Dave. It's getting tough.
It
You know
is.
the guys that we grew up watching when we was like little rugrats around. It's
Yo,
over.
they either
It's
really
over.
done or
Yeah,
they're gone. They're dead. It's
it's
crazy.
it's over. It's over.
Bill Goldberg. That's why I wanted to hold on to those matches, bro. You still got the only big blockbuster guys will probably know are realistic is Jericho, Cody Rhodes. You know, Roman Reigns,
Yeah.
Seth Rollins,
Yep.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how they match up everybody. I could totally see if if they pulled the trigger and made him a certified main eventer by 2027. LA Knight versus Jericho could make a lot of money on the microphone.